What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Came out this morning to a blowing, howling east wind. And it was sporty coming out in the dark. Let me tell you what, sporty. I had 3s and 4s and a couple of big 5s. I mean, it was rolling. The Krenzer Starcraft Yamaha handled it no problem. What a joy it was compared to my old boat. I was able to put the nose up. I could do about 20 miles an hour. You were bouncing, but not terribly. It was taking the waves. Like I say, the bow was up enough to where I could just, like this, roll through them. And it was awesome. So I'm on my 3rd spot. I stayed in the west end because I didn't feel like beating myself up in my equipment, so I didn't go far. I'm right out at the islands. I started west of the islands. Oh, there was number 2 right there. I did 2 short perch, and that was it. I went to my 3rd drift. I didn't do anything. 2nd drift, sorry. I'm on my 3rd drift. First cast, I got a walleye. 2nd cast just now, I just had one. Had something tug on it and it didn't stick. So, seems like I found a little bit of something here finally. I'm going to see what happens. Stay tuned. I don't have much time left this morning. I got about another 35 minutes. So let's see what happens. Look at this donkey of a perch. $11.5 inches. It's like a loaf of bread. Well, we're getting pretty close to the end here, everybody. I did get a couple more perch in this drift. That walleye was the very first one. I'm seeing very scattered groups of fish here on this flat. Not like it was last Monday with my buddy Paul, or Saturday and Sunday when I was out here. Saturday and Sunday, the wind was blowing hard out of the west, northwest. And when I would look, so I have my live scope, my forward-facing sonar set up, and it's looking out in front of me, in front of my drift. And I've got it set. Yesterday I had it as far out as 135. Today I'm at 110 feet, looking out in front of me. And in between every cast, I scan back and forth to see where I've got targets. I'm going through a lot of area with nothing. I stopped on this drift because it was the most steady I had seen fish, but they're scattered, and they're in scattered groups, and nothing right now seems to be locking them into one area where they're staying there for any length of time, even a day or two. Those deep fish I had as late as Saturday, I went back there yesterday. 2 days later, after that big blow, they were gone. I don't know if they'll come back. I was going to go check them this morning, but this east wind was just too much to run all that way for me in the limited time I have. If I had all day, I'd be out there because it's fishable. It just was a long run to go in a short amount of time in this rough of weather. That's all. It's 10 minutes to 9 now. I'm going to fish another couple casts, and I'm going to call it a morning and get to work. I really thought when I found those fish in those big schools, and you could, the difference is my screen on my live scope. When you were in them, there was just fish everywhere on them, no matter where you looked. It hasn't been that way in the last 2 days. I really thought I was on a group of fish that I was going to be able to stay on those deep fish. And then when I found this second school here shallower, closer to home, I'm like, oh, perfect. I've got a backup plan. Well, neither the first plan or the second plan worked yesterday. And right now, it doesn't seem to be doing much either. One short eye, 14 and a half, and some perch. And some good perch, but I'm not perch fishing. Water temp out here in the main lake today, 53.7. That's the coldest I've seen it all season. Usually means we're at the heart of that real excellent fall bite from 53 degrees all the way down into the 40s, the low 40s for me. It just keeps getting better. Now, I would like to see things stabilize a little bit, no question. Weather-wise, wind-wise, we got a little bit of warm-up this week, which is what this west wind's bringing with it. I'm sure at some point it'll go south because it's supposed to be almost 70 the next couple days. So we'll see. There's something right at the bottom. Oh, that was a big perch. That was a big perch. I'll tell you, I will real quick plug this new Striker suit I've got. It's the Striker Adrenaline suit. Excuse me, this is their summer suit. It's lightweight, uninsulated. And I've got appropriate clothing underneath, but it acts as a great windbreak. It's an absolute great windbreak. I always fish with the wind in my back. This hood right here is the best in the industry. It's the best I've found. It's big and deep. It covers your whole head, keeps the rain off you, keeps the wind off you. It really is the nicest that I've ever found. I've worn a lot of outdoor gear. This hood alone, all one-piece construction, real high collar on it. I'll be wearing this until I pull my Predator ice fishing suit out, my insulated floating one. Got a few more fish on the screen here. You just kind of keep seeing little small schools of them roaming around. I have not seen hardly any bait. All right, let's do last cast. All right, that'll do it for me for this morning. Thanks for joining me. Not much to report. Big wind, cooler water. Not much action. Little action. I guess a little is better than none. All right, have a great day. Keep your tip up.